All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
I'm going to begin by giving all glory and praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rechak. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. And shalom to all the Akim pushing this truth with sincerity. All right, so Brother Itazalon,
Brother Yakov.
from the GMS Columbus Marriage, coming back in with another video through the Spirit, Lord, as well as edifying. And pretty much, we don't want to go over this Trump and Zelenskyy, all right, shouting match, okay, so to speak. We was watching it last night with the beloved brothers after our class and sit down, and it's a lot of things popping up, a lot of things going on. You see the tensions brewing up with these nations, all right. You see Trump, you know, the cruel Lord, all right, you know, aka Nero, DJT, all right, doing his antics, and you know, he's not playing around. All right, this man is being stirred up in the spirit of Yahweh Bahashim and Yahweh Shai. All right, to you know, push out these prophecies, man. We believe, man, that hey, he may be the one to get things popping. Matter of fact, can you find that real quick in Proverbs, man's goings of the Lord, real quick? You know, because what, man? We see things, you know, just ramping up. The Lord is swaying the mind of these kings. Ooh, Salakia, find that one real quick. The king's heart. I think that's in Proverbs as well. I think, Proverbs 21 at the top. Proverbs 21. Let's get that, yeah, because we see it, man. All right, it's evident. That's why, like, you know, we still scoffing at 1,000 years bullshit. You know, from Sakari, hey, listen, man, the Lord gave us signs, all right, to look forward and to watch. All right, watch out for, all right? You see on this man's countenance, man, he's not playing, all right? But you got it, bro.
It's Proverbs 21 at the top. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of water. He turneth it whithersoever he will.
Right, and you know, who's the king today? All right, DJ Trump, you know, ultimately the elites, etc. But, you know, all these government officials, all right, the king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, all right? Read that second part again, Baba Kushal.
It says, as the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will.
Right, so he stirs up the minds, he sways the minds, all right? This is how he sways the rivers, the currents, etc. All right, and he's swaying this man's mind to push out these prophecies, man. You know, you see him linking up with Elon. All right, you know, he got this back and forth with the nations. He's throwing these tariffs out. All right, this man is working, bro. This man is working through the spirit. But hey, it's ultimately from Yahweh Bahashim and Yahweh Shai. We read it. Is that Psalms, I think 119. It is time for thee to work, O Lord. Or it may be 110. Let me check myself real quick. But yeah, you know, everything is just popping off the pages concerning prophecy, and we're seeing it. Like I said, that's how we know that we don't have, Lord's will, too much time left. All right.
I got that precept for you too.
119, yeah. 21, 26.
Hold on, you said it.
Which one?
I had that Proverbs, man's goings of the Lord.
Okay, come on, bring that up. Got it.
It's real quick. Proverbs 20, verse 24, says, man's goings are of the Lord. How can a man then understand his own way?
So we understand that ultimately the Heavenly Father controls and rules over the spirits, what he's known as the Father of spirits. All right, and we'll see that, you know, through the spirit, he's, like I said, stirring up the mind of Trump to, you know, push these prophecies out, man, all right, concerning the end times, World War III, etc. And it's a message or a statement that he made in this video that we're going to play. We're just going to go through it real quick. It's about 11 minutes. So, you know, we're going to try to breeze through it of, you know, concerning World War III. See? So all the stage is being set, man. You know, he's gathering up the nations and, you know, it's about to get the popping off. So we're going to play some of this video, just get some precepts, and then we're going to call it that.
Well, if I didn't align myself with both of them, you'd never have a deal. You want me to say really terrible things about Putin and then say, hi, Vladimir, how are we doing on the deal? It doesn't work that way. I'm not aligned with Putin. I'm not aligned with anybody. I'm aligned with the United States of America and for the good of the world. I'm aligned with the world. And I want to get this thing over with. You see the hatred he's got for Putin. It's very tough.
When you say I'm aligned with the world,
he's got tremendous hatred. And I understand that.
Get that Habakkuk 2:5. All right. Habakkuk 2:5 real quick. Baba Kushal.
Let's look at Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 5. It says, yet also, because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man. Neither keepeth at home, who enlarges his desire as hell. It means as death.
He enlarges his desire as hell. All right, you gotta, nitpick at, these statements that these kings are making. What he said, I'm aligned with the world, because ultimately what? They're trying to create the NWO, that New World Order. All right, you got it.
It says, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
You see, he gathered to himself all nations, and heapeth unto himself all people. You see, this man is, ultimately he does rule the world and run the world, but he's trying to get everyone under his system and how he wants to completely govern and run, Let's continue.
I can tell you the other side isn't exactly in love with, him either. So it's not a question of alignment. I'm aligned with the world. I want to get the thing set. I'm aligned with Europe. I want to see if we can get this thing done.
You're a beast.
You want me to be tough? I could be tougher than any human being you've ever seen. I'd be so tough. But you're never going to get a deal that way, so.
After warrior, one up.
Cut up a little bit.
The way it goes. One more question.
Hey, I will respond to this. So look, for 4 years in the United States of America, we had a president who stood up at press conferences and talked tough about Vladimir Putin, and then Putin invaded Ukraine and destroyed a significant chunk of the country. The path to peace and the path to prosperity is maybe engaging in diplomacy. We tried the pathway of Joe Biden of thumping our chest and pretending that the president of the United States' words mattered more than the president of the United States' actions. What makes America a good country is America engaging in diplomacy. That's what President Trump is doing.
That Satan divided against Satan in the Gospels, it don't matter which one, Matthew or Luke. Because that's another thing too. We see the division amongst this country and ultimately amongst Esau as a whole. All right, and that's another indicator that this kingdom is not going to stand much longer, man. You see, you got J.D. Vance, Trump, they're speaking against the old administration under the Democratic Party with Joe Biden. All right, going to show you that this place is completely divided. Esau's kingdom cannot stand, even country from country. Ukrainians, them a lot of Edomites over there. Russia, all so on and so forth. Different parts of Europe. You see, all these Edomite, conglomerates are going against each other, man. You got it.
So Luke 11, verse 18, it says, if Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand?
See? Satan is divided against Satan, man. All right? And that goes for any kingdom. When you think about our kingdom, the nation of Israel, when, it was divided into two, it didn't stand. All right? You had the northern tribe and the southern tribe split, and ultimately we all came to our demise, man. The northern tribe going into the Assyrian captivity and the southern tribes going into the Babylonian captivity. You see? Gonna keep continuing.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Okay. So he occupied our parts, big parts of Ukraine, parts of East and Crimea. So he occupied it on 2014. So during a lot of years, so I'm not speaking about just Biden, but those time was Obama, then President Obama, then President.
Oh yeah, another thing, study hack. Put your videos on 125. Speed them up. I got that from Elder Ariella and Elder Yashawamba.
Trump, then President Biden, now President Trump, and God bless, now President Trump will stop him. But during 2014, nobody stopped him. He just occupied and took. He killed people. You know what the contact?
2015.
2014.
2014 is
2014.
Yeah. So
I was not here.
Yeah, but
exactly right.
Yes, but during 2014 till 2022. The situation the same, that people have been dying on the contact line. Nobody stopped him. That we had conversations with him, a lot of conversations, my bilateral conversation, and we signed with him, me, like a new president, in 2019, I signed with him the deal. I signed with him, Macron and Merkel, we signed ceasefire. All of them told me that he will never go. We signed with him with gas contract. Yes, but after that, he broke this ceasefire. He killed our people and he didn't exchange prisoners. We signed the exchange of prisoners, but he didn't do it. What kind of diplomacy, JD, you are speaking about? What do you mean?
I'm talking about the kind of diplomacy that's going to end the destruction of your country.
Yeah, but if you
Mr. President, with respect, I think it's disrespectful for you to come to the Oval Office and try to litigate this in front of the American media. Right now, you guys are going around and forcing conscripts to the front lines because you have manpower problems. You should be thanking the president for trying to bring an end to this
Have you ever
conflict.
been to Ukraine that you say what problems we have?
I have been to.
Come on.
I've actually watched and seen the stories, and I know what happens is you bring them on a propaganda tour, Mr. President. Do you disagree that you've had problems bringing people in your military?
Yeah,
and do you think that it's
I will
respectful
answer.
to come to the Oval Office of the
I will
United States of America and attack the administration that is trying to prevent the destruction of your country?
A lot of questions. Let's start from the beginning. Sure. First of all, during the war, everybody has problems. Even you, but you have nice ocean and don't feel now, but you will feel it in the future. God bless.
You don't know that.
God bless.
You
God
don't-
bless. You're not in the war.
Don't tell us what we're going to feel. We're trying to solve a problem. Don't tell us what we're going to feel.
I'm not telling you.
Because
I'm
you're in no
asking
position to
honest
dictate
questions.
that.
That's exactly
Remember
what I'm
this.
not.
You're in no position to dictate what we're going to feel.
You
We're going to feel very
you will
good.
feel influenced.
We're going to feel very
I'm
good and
telling
very
you,
strong.
You will feel influence.
You're right now not in a
If
very
you
good
ever- if you
position.
wanna stop him
You've
from
allowed
the
yourself
very-
to be in a
from
very
the
bad
very
position,
beginning
and
of
it
the
happens
war.
to be right
Yeah,
about
you
the
can
word.
stop
beginning
real
of the-
quick. Salaki, what's that preset? Because he mentioned like we're not gonna feel nothing. You know, we're gonna be good. It's a preset that spoke about that. But I do got a preset real quick. Isaiah 47.
Yeah.
At the top it says, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans. For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." Just like he's talking about, like, man, we ain't gonna be touched. Don't tell us what we gonna feel, because America feels untouchable. And that's why America is that virgin daughter, man, because this land has not been pierced yet by any missiles. You see, the closest that they had got to that was 9/11, which wasn't shit for real.
That was all set up.
Exactly,
Yeah.
especially in comparison to all the destruction that goes on the east.
Get over that Psalms 49, the inward thought is that their house shall continue forever. That's a good precept as well to bring out. Yeah, because hey, like you said, you know, they feel, hey, we're gonna feel good. We're gonna be good regardless. You know, ooh, the hammer of the whole earth is cut down. You know why? This man is the hammer right now. You know, his military might, etc. When you go into the four beasts, or you know, in particular the four beasts being Rome, they would have said they had great teeth. All right, a great military. And we understand through the spirit that this is Rome all over. This is Rome 2.0. How does this man rule? You know, with his economics, he owns the dollar. Okay, he has a world currency, and through his military might as well. You know, is it 49 and 11 maybe? Something like that.
Yep. So Psalms 49, verse 11 says, "Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling place to all generations. They called their lands after their own names."
Right, that's their inward thought, man. You know, you want to make a point?
Yeah, like it's like he said, man. Like, you ain't gonna do nothing to us. Don't think you gonna dictate anything that's going on over here. And that's the thing, America. They the top dog, man. So they putting themselves on high. Like, man, you can't touch us, man. You can't tell us nothing, man. Because if anybody rise up against us, we gonna deal with them. And that's that proud man within America. You see it the way that they're moving, the body language in this video. It's all geared towards that, man.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You're not in a good position. You don't have the cards right now. With us, you start having
Not playing
cards.
cards.
Right now, you don't
I'm
have
very
you're playing
serious,
cards.
Mr. President.
You're
I'm
playing
very
cards.
serious.
You're gambling
I'm
with
the
the lives
president
of
of
millions of people.
You think-
You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with world.
Let's get that Revelation 11:8. Yeah. So hey, we're seeing it, and we could get that too. That Isaiah 13.
I'm holding that.
It's
So
the
that's
spirit.
the
Yep. But bring that Revelation 11 out, and then bring out that, you know.
Revelation 11, verse 8, it says, "And their dead bodies shall lie in the street of the great city, which spiritually is called Sodom and Egypt, where also our Lord was crucified."
Right, this place is America's spiritually Sodom and Egypt. We see that, and it's evident. All right, Sodom, you know, going to the homosexuality, etc., and Egypt, the bondage. All right, the slavery. You know, you see the symbolism, you know, in his agriculture, and you know what he pushes out on his money, etc. You know, this is spiritually Egypt. You know, you got it.
Verse 9, it says, "And they of the people and kindreds and tongues and nations shall see their dead bodies 3 days and a half, and shall not suffer their dead bodies to be put in graves." Can you keep going?
Yeah, come.
it says, and they dwell upon the earth, over them, and make merry, and shall send gifts one to another, because these two prophets tormented them that dwelt on the earth.
Right, these two prophets being the northern and southern tribes. All right, you got it.
It says, and after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them.
3 days and a half is that 350-year period from 1619 to 1969, when our beloved Elder Albert Bivens hit the scene. All right, and the prophets started to grow and rise, you know. And like I said, they great fear fell upon them when they stood upon their feet, when we were revived, you see. And now what? We're the prophets of doom, all right, speaking out against his country, speaking of his judgment, etc., speaking of the brewing up of World War III. You got it, bro. Read to like 14, I think.
Verse 12, they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither. And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud, and their enemies beheld them.
That's being delivered, you know. You got it.
And in the same hour.
And who's our enemies, man? The nations. All right. All right. We have what's the Psalms 83, 83rd chapter. All right, concerning all the heathen nations that are our enemies, you know, you got it.
Verse 13 says, in the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell.
Those nukes.
And in the earthquake was slain of men 7,000, and the remnant were frightened and gave glory to the Most High of heaven.
Yeah, you know, so like one more time on that.
Yep. Verse 13, Revelation 11:13. And the same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell. And then the earthquake was slain of men 7,000.
Right, just a number of completion. You know, you got it.
And the remnant were frightened and gave glory to the Most High of heaven.
Right, because at that point we're gonna be in those chariots, man. We're gonna be like, oh shit, you know, seeing that happen. It's gonna be like, what the fuck? We're gonna rejoice as well, you know. You got it.
Verse 14, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
You see, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly, man. Like you said, you're stirring up, you know, what do you say one more time?
War 3. You're you're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War 3.
Right, because you see how far he just stretched it. I mean, it's just a little conflict going on, in, you know, between Russia and Ukraine. He's like, nigga, you gambling with World War 3, because a lot of people are getting pulled into this, man.
Yep.
You see, once America start getting pulled into shit, and you know what I'm saying, the other country, the BRICS nations start to see America play roles, and they like, hold the fuck up, man. You know. So man, we seen it, man. The signs of the time, bro. Shit's popping.
Yeah, and then, you know, real quick, America's a huge threat. You see, so people seeing America jump in and stuff, they like, well, nah, you know, Russia's allies gonna start jumping in. Well, nah, you ain't gonna help them out. We gotta, you know, then it's all going.
Yeah, it's gonna be a domino effect.
Yeah.
Gambling with World War 3. And what you're doing is very disrespectful to the country, this country. That's back to you. Far more than a lot of people say they should have.
These dudes.
Thank you. Once this entire meeting? No, in this entire meeting, you said you went to Pennsylvania and campaigned for the opposition in October. Offer some words of appreciation for the United States of America and the president who's trying to save your country. Please.
We can get that on Isaiah 13. You got it. Yep.
Isaiah 13, I'm gonna start at verse 4. It says, the noise of the multitude in the mountains, like as a great people, the tumultuous noise of the kingdoms and nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustereth the hosts of the battle.
Yeah, he mustered the host, man. That's what we're seeing. We're seeing this tension. You know, everything's getting brewed up, man. All right. Wait, what's that Mobb Deep song? The temperature's rising. You know, and it's not surprising. You know, it's getting bad out here. It's about to get real gritty, real ugly, man. All right. Yeah. This thing is really popping off right before our eyes, man. So hey, we should be rejoicing. We're watching the fall of our enemies, literally. All right. We're seeing all the signs pointing to Yahweh second return coming. All right, and happening. All right, and we might as well get that Matthew 24. And we'll like start at 6. Just to bring that out as well. You got to bring that out concerning this, man. These are the signs of the times. All right, and that's another thing. Matthew 16. All right, you can discern the signs of the time, the signs of the sky, but can you not discern the signs of the time? All right, this thing is really happening. Wait, so you got a word you want to bring
Yeah,
up?
real quick. This is just a definition for mustard, because it said the word host mustard up. The word mustard just goes into just a regular Google search. It says assemble troops, especially for inspection or in preparation for battle.
You see? Come on, man. All right. It is popping, bro. You know, you seeing all this shit happening. It's evident. We at the end, Lord willing. But you got it.
This is Matthew chapter 24, starting at verse 6. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Right, the end is not yet, but we're seeing it. We know we're in the end. All right? All these things are coming to pass, so what that indicates, we're close. All right, we're approaching the end of the end, you know, because ultimately we're in the end, but we're approaching the end of the end, where everything's going to be stamped, all right, in concrete. You see? So we're going to get a little bit more of this, and we're going to call it that, Lord willing.
I think that if you will speak very loudly about the war, you
He's
can...
not speaking loudly. He's not speaking loudly. Your country's in big trouble.
Can I
Wait a
answer?
minute. No, you've done a lot of talking. Your country is in big trouble.
I know.
You're not winning.
I know.
You're not winning this. You have a damn good chance of coming out okay because of
Mr.
us.
President, we are staying in our country, staying strong from the very beginning of the war. We've been alone, and we are thankful. I said thanks
You haven't
in
been
this
alone.
cabinet.
You
and
haven't been
not only
alone.
in this
We
cabinet.
gave you, through
I
the
said
stupid president, $350 billion.
You voted
We gave
for
you
your
military equipment.
You
and you
voted
meant
350 billion, bro. While you niggas out here struggling.
They're brave, but they had to use our military.
What about
If you didn't have
You
our
invited
military
me-
equipment,
you invited
if
me
you
to
didn't
this-
have
Yeah,
our military
so
equipment,
that-
this
you
war
know,
would have been over
he's
in
serious,
2
bro.
weeks.
In 3 days, I heard it from Putin. In 3 days. This is something
Maybe
new.
less.
In 2 weeks. Of course, yes.
It's going to be a very hard thing to do business like this. I'll tell you.
Just say thank you.
I said a lot of times,
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on. I think it's
Trump
very...
is not fucking playing, bro. This nigga's like heated. These niggas all red and shit.
But that's why I kept this
Hey
going so
man,
long.
people better wake up, man. This thing is happening. You know, I'm just sitting here like, man, you know, we really seeing it. You know, seeing the pages, all right, pop off. You know, so like you come alive, man. See, matter of fact, get that second entrance 9 at the top.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get that. Cause yeah, man, you know, hey, measure the time, bro. You know, it's time, bro. Hey, ooh, yeah, get that Ecclesiastes 3. Start at 1, then jump to 8 too. Yeah, do that first, then get that 9. Biblical shot.
So Ecclesiastes 3 at the top. It says, to everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under the heaven.
Come.
And I'll jump down to
You
verse
see
8.
it? Yeah, so like one more time on that first verse.
It says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven.
All right, he said, hey, hey, every season there's a time. It's, hey, but we're gonna read what time we're in. You got it.
Jumping down to verse 8,
Yep.
it says a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace.
Hey, we're in the time of war right now. You know, we're not in the time of peace. You got Jake who really thinks shit prospering and you know everything's gonna be all right. No, man, we in the time of war. Jake got to get geared up for war. Be ready. All right, fortify your mind. Get ready for what's about to pop off, man. This shit is serious, dog. You know. But you can jump to that second edge 9.
So second entrance 9 at the top. It says, he answered me then and said, measure down the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then thou shalt understand, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time when the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
Right, how do we measure the time? Via the prophecies, man. That's how we gauge, you know, what time we are in. And we're, like I said, we're in a time of war. All right? And like you said, when you see certain of these signs come to pass, then you shall know when the highest is about to begin the world which he made. All right? So we know we're close, man. We have to be. All right? So we're going to let this breeze out. You want to make a point?
Yeah, real quick.
Come.
Because just watching this and watching the body language of Zelenskyy, he's not happy about the way he's getting talked to either. A lot of these different nations are going to be able to begin to resent America and want to push away from America. Because even JD, he was getting into it with who was he? Where was he at? Was it like it was one of America's allies? Was it England or he was somewhere? Slack, I forget. But they're stirring up even their allies. You see, even the people that they're cool with, they're getting into it with them as well. And everybody's going to begin to hate America, man. They're going to hate the whore, man.
Yep, the beast shall hate the whore.
Yeah.
And he's making it like, yeah, man. Because he throwing these tariffs out and, yeah, man, come on, man.
Yep, and he's secluding America.
Yep.
Like, we're not a part of none of y'all. Or he even said that in here, man. I'm for, he said, I'm about America's business, man. I'm for America. Yep. Ultimately, he threw the world in there, but, man, he's about America, man. He's pro-America.
He wants the, this to be the hub, which it is, ultimately already, but he trying to get everything back in order, because with Biden and administration, a lot of things became out of order. People were, looked down and was shamed. America was shamed upon with him in rulership and power of being the face of this country. You see, and now he trying to bring that hammer back. Like, nah, nigga, this is the America you knew.
Yep.
During World War II, he trying to get back to that, make America great again, man.
Yep.
Where you think all that stems from? He's talking about previous times where America was the shit. So like I said, America still is the shit, so to speak, but. He wanted back to like, that, hey, we them boys, man. We the hammer. We ruling this shit. We running this whole world.
And say just one more point. That's why it's very important to read the scriptures, understand the scriptures, and learn the scriptures. Because if you watch this, just as a regular Jake in the world, man, this is a mighty deal, man. And it'll have you put a lot of hope and things into this place, man. But you gotta use your brain and understand the scriptures, understand the prophecies, understand the BS that America was built off of, man. Understand that the blood that this place is built off of, man. Because it's easy for people to love this place, man. It's the reason why America has so much pride, man.
Influence,
yeah. That influence is crazy here, so it's important you keep the scriptures first, man. Keep the Lord first, man. Because if you don't, man, you'll fall right into this trap, man.
Yeah. But we just gonna let this ride out, then we probably just close out.
You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards. You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I want this. Look, if you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire?
I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
with guarantees.
Because you get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me. That wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden, who was not a smart person. That was with Obama.
It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is, Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful. Because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to Mr. Vice President. Sorry,
It'll be
here.
a tough deal to make. Because the attitudes have to change.
What if Russia breaks ceasefire? What if Russia breaks ceasefire?
Your father is no ordinary man. The blood of the ancients flows.
Shut the fuck up. Then you got all this folly, it's just a mess.
What are you saying?
She's asking, what if Russia breaks the ceasefire?
Well, what if anything? What if a bomb drops on your head right now? Okay? What if they broke it? I don't know. They broke it with Biden because Biden, they didn't respect him. They didn't respect Obama. They respect me. Let me tell you, Putin went through a hell of a lot with me. He went through a phony witch hunt where they used him and Russia.
He talking
Russia.
bro.
You ever hear of that deal? That was a phony Hunter Biden, Joe Biden scam. Hillary Clinton, Shifty Adam Schiff. It was a Democrat scam. And he had to go through that. And he did go through it. We didn't end up in a war. And he went through it. He was accused of all that stuff. He had nothing to do with it. It came out of Hunter Biden's bathroom. It came out of Hunter Biden's bedroom. It was disgusting. And then they said, oh, the laptop from hell was made by Russia. The 51 agents. The whole thing was a scam. And he had to put up with that. He was being accused of all that stuff. All I can say is this. He might have broken deals with Obama and Bush, and he might have broken them with Biden. He did, maybe. Maybe he didn't. I don't know what happened. but he didn't break it with me. He wants to make a deal. I don't know if he can make a deal. The problem is, I've empowered you to be a tough guy. And I don't think you'd be a tough guy without the United States. And your people are very brave. But you're either going to make a deal or we're out. And if we're out, you'll fight it out. I don't think it's going to be pretty, but you'll fight it out. But you don't have the cards. But once we sign that deal, you're in a much better position. But you're not acting at all thankful. And that's not a nice thing. I'll be honest, that's not a nice thing. All right, I think we've seen enough. What do you think? Huh? This is going to be good.
I think we've seen enough, man. Hey, you know, the stage is set. You know, prophecy is speaking. All right, and we're here to push it, man, through the Spirit and filter it through the Holy Scriptures, man, because ultimately this is the book of prophecy. I feel let's end with that at Revelation 19:10. All right, let's or Slack it. Let's end it off with Sirach, the 38th chapter. All right, occupied in prophecy. Or is it 36? Either or. I think it's 38 or 36, one or the other. Occupied in prophecy. This is what we're supposed to be keying in on, focused on, and looking forward to, man. All right. You know, the stage is set, bro. The stage is set. You got it.
So Sirach chapter 39, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
But he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof.
It was 39?
39.
39, yeah, the water.
It says, I'll read it back.
Yep.
It says, but he that giveth his mind to the law of the Most High, and is occupied in the meditation thereof, will seek out the wisdom of all the ancient, and be occupied in prophecies.
Right, we gotta be occupied in prophecy, man. You know, we not like these other camps, man. Bullshit and gimmicks, doing fucking Instagram trends, reels and shit. Fuck all that stupid shit. All right, all that shit is bogus. Niggas need to grow the fuck up. All right, and really, you know, get into that house of mourning, man. That shit is real. All right, things is popping off the pages, man. We gotta continue, get that what's that watch as well as pray. Get that, you know. It's like, you know, austerity came out real quick, you know, Jake. But yeah, watch it. Was it 21 or is it 18? Watch as well, or is it 14? Watch as well as pray. You know, but yeah, all that, you know, Jake got to get geared up, man. All right, and really pay attention to what's going on. All right, in the world. You see, you find it.
That's a few.
Let me see.
That's a good
Yeah,
one.
21.
Well,
36, yeah.
Yeah, Luke 21, verse 36 says, watch ye therefore and pray always.
Right, watch, man. Pay attention. Don't be out here fucking all lax and shit. Getting all caught up, man. That's what I'm saying. All these other Israelite congregations, they not going into this. All right, I mean, you know, maybe on a minute level, but you're supposed to be occupied in prophecy, constantly digging at this stuff, man. Constantly bringing it out, constantly being on fire, being fervent, man. This stuff going on every day. Like the apostles say, man, you should be doing a video a day. It's easy. All right, it ain't got to be 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour, man. It could be 10 minutes, 15 minutes. There's so much shit going on. You know, just bring it out, push it. All right, now that's what we're going to do here at GMS, man. We're beginning with our apostles on down. We're going to constantly push these prophecies, man. All right, and be occupied in prophecy. All right, we can finish that out and end off that Revelation 19.
Yes, sir. It says, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass.
Right, man. What's coming to pass, man? Jacob's trouble, MOTB, World War III, nukes, chariot fire, man. All right, you gotta watch this word. Let's pray. You see? And a lot of these Israelite camps aren't, man. They just focus on trying to have 2-3 wives here in Babylon the Great and wear fucking varsity jackets with Yahweh and Yahweh Shai's name in the Paleo Hebrew on it. You know, with the 12 tribes going down the sides. You see, you so stupid shit, man. You know, gimmicks, corny shit. All right? That's how you know a lot of these dudes ain't real warriors, man. You know? You got it, bro.
It says, and to stand before the Son of Man.
Right, that's the goal, man, to be accepted and be written in the Lamb's Book of Life. All right? So we got to be doing the job, the duty that, or staying on the task at hand that was presented. All right? We got to stand on our watch, be watchmen. All right, what do you say? I have a cook, yeah, I have a cook too at the top. I have made thee a watchman. You see? You got it, bro.
Revelation.
Yep.
Said 19.
10.
So Revelation 19, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship the Most High, For the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy.
All right, and that's the spirit we're coming in, the spirit of prophecy, man. See? Constantly going into this stuff. Constantly watching the news, constantly, you know, staying in tune, man. Can't be out here all laxing, you know, stupid, you know? But we gonna call it that, man. Lord's will is edifying, man. Stay on your watch, keep praying, you know, and get ready for the battle, man, through the spirit, because it's gonna get tougher. It's only gonna get harder from here on out. All right? But with that, we're gonna give all glory and praises to
Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Chakodash.
Double honor to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to the hopefully elect. And shalom to all the Akim pushing the truth with sincerity. We'll say shalom and a Baba Ball.
Shalom, Baba Ball.